Hello everybody and welcome back to Crusader Kings, where we are currently doing some work here. And these battles, I mean, we don't really care that much about this war. I'm going to go ahead and go deal with it. We'll also crack open our secret stores for that sweet, sweet prestige boost. Of course she'll be there. We'll drop some stress. Of course she'll be there. We'll drop some stress. Is he going to keep spamming? Looks like no. We do eventually want to build markets here as soon as we can. We'll need prestige for that. Oh, there's a good chunk of prestige, but it's not all of the prestige that we will need. And of course, we're working towards getting ourselves our empire title. I just want to double check that we've not had any sons here, and yeah, we're completely good on that front. So this is an irrelevant war to us. It's giving me a headache. Fantastic. So our children have returned, and our troops are just heading on down here. I'm wondering what this guy's planning to do exactly, but we'll just head on in. How are we doing on our city planning? Okay, 73% there. Now, of course, we do have some plans for our next life. And we could just gain some faith here, and that's what I'm going to do. Excellent. So, we have a lot of stuff available to us, but we're not too concerned about it right now. We're just going to make our way down here, wrap up this war, and start doing a little bit of a recovery phase. I do want to attack this guy, but we have a truce right now for another, what, like 5 years, I think? 3 to 5 years? It would, of course, need to be in our diplomacy that we'd find that. Yeah, for another 5 years. Okay. That's quite a long time, but that's fine. We are going to catch this guy, it looks like. Sometimes that can be wrong. We're going to catch something, anyway. Only 4 troops. Okay. Was there just an inheritance here? These guys are now hostile, rather than enemy. 27 March, 929. So no? Okay. Well, we'll head on in. I do want to wrap this war up very, very quickly. We have a diplomacy perk available, and let's go ahead and take Praetorian Guard. Get another good prestige boost, and this will get us a lot of prestige, actually, this battle. So that's great. I'm very pleased about that one. That will get us enough prestige to begin work on constructing ourselves a market over here, as well as potentially, what was that, for, I'm not sure what it was that was available, but it's no longer available. I'd rather have the market right now anyway. We need to get this tribe holding going, and we'll just head on over to this capital. This guy can siege here, and in fact, we can leave a sieging force here if we really wanted to. Let's do it. We're at no supplies right now, which is slightly problematic, to be sure. Now, these guys do have access to onagers, which, reminder, we don't. But we don't really care about Buryak culture because we are going to be converting to Mongol culture, in theory, anyway. I had this guy selected to convert culture. He hasn't done it yet. Okay, a child of our dynasty is fine. 6 months on this siege. Okay, sounds good. Now, we can have another domain holding, but there's not a lot we can do about that other than try to conquer something. We haven't really set up our personal holdings yet. We're not thinking about feudalism at this exact moment. We can usurp and create titles, and that's fine. We can also call a hunt, and let's go ahead and do that. And it looks like there's going to be one more siege over here, but our ally may be able to take care of that. 66% chance of the hunting trophy? We'll roll that. Okay, we did get wounded, but a successful wound treatment. Fantastic. So let's get these sieges finished up. Novice hunter. Okay, that's fine. That's going to be a stack wipe. And in fact, this siege is going to finish very quickly once his onagers get here. It's already finishing fairly quickly. That actually only shaved off like 5 days. Yeah, he only has the 10 onagers. They're not great. So we're going to attack over here. These guys, I'm probably going to send back to resupply. As soon as they're done. Which will be another 40 days. Hey, he's raising up another tiny little force over here. Cute. Are they going to attack us here? If they do, who wins? Okay, they're going up over this way. 6 months here. 6 days here. So we'll just finish that up, and now we can just stay put, and we'll resupply right here. So that's great. We're at 88% war score, and we are gaining like 19 per county. So this should finish the war. Are they going to come attack us over here? That's foolish if they do. That's just going to put more prestige into our coffers, and I'll take that. But they don't need to. I'm potentially interested in passing high tribal authority at some point soon. Yeah, they're just going to run straight into us. That's not a good idea. Okay. I don't know why they're wanting to do this, but sure. We'll allow it. Sweet, sweet prestige. But right now, we might want to start thinking about banking prestige. City planning is in 18 years, though, so I don't think we want to bank that much prestige. Yeah, probably not quite that much. These guys can be disbanded, but not currently. War is over, and we'll disband our troops. Perfect. We can now become the greatest of Khans. Again, I was planning to do that next life. Yeah, this doesn't change our culture. So I want to do that next life. Let's see here. I want to make sure that he... I believe this is the same guy that we had him educated by. And if we look at the Mongol culture group, we can see they have onagers. They're working on city planning. They're actually a ways behind us on that. They're also working on crop rotation, which is fine. So for now, we're not going to become the greatest of Khans. We can negotiate an alliance with our son, and we'll go ahead and do that. We can ransom this gentleman, and so we shall. How are we doing on our men-at-arms? That all looks good. Okay, so we need to start thinking about fighting the Kyrgyz Khanate. Now, we are allied to them right now. I don't really want to do a kingdom invasion. These claims are all kind of mediocre. What I'd really like to do is for him to... Why can't we ask for... Oh, he has an empire title. Okay, that explains it. I was going to be like, why can't we ask him to swear fealty to us? But that's because he holds the Kyrgyz Khanate empire title. Now, what is that? No de jure titles, so it's a titular title. Okay. Awkward. Very awkward indeed. We don't have borders here. There's this county that I would like to get. There's this county, of course, that we will eventually get. Wait, he's currently at war. He is in an offensive war. That's kind of bold of him, but okay. Please don't notify me when this decision becomes available. I am aware that we can do that. Now, I believe there is a way to convert our culture, but there we go. Our son adopted the Mongol culture. This is exactly what we wanted. So at this point, It's just a question of when we die. That's all it is. Now we want to have a number of titles under our control here, for sure. Particularly up in our capital duchy here. These are some very high quality counties. Particularly this one. I mean, look at that. 6 holding slots. That's insane. 6 holding slots here as well, actually. And 5 holding slots here. That's very strong. Now, it's in step, so our development is always going to be a little bad. But I think that's just something we're going to have to deal with since we're playing as the Mongol Horde. Our development is always going to be awkward. And that's, I think, okay. I'm not concerned about that. I do want to attack this guy. Ideally, maybe we subjugate him next life. Or perhaps we greatest of Khans him. That's an option. For now, we can start working up our tribal authority. So that we can start settling. That said, in order to settle, we're going to have to reform our faith. So, I mean, currently we have esotericism, ancestor worship, and warmonger. That's fine. It's male-dominated, pluralist, theocratic, and no head of faith. Fervor cannot go below 25%. Consorts and concubines, divorce is always allowed. Bastards can be legitimized, and, I mean, cousin marriage is allowed, but we'll probably avoid that one. Same-sex relations are currently considered criminal. Deviancy and adultery are all criminal. Kinslaying of close kin is criminal, and witchcraft is criminal as well. An independence war. We're going to take a look at that in a moment. So we need to reform the faith eventually, and that will cost us quite a lot of faith, right? A lot of piety. We could switch over at this point. This guy's going to live for a little while longer. So, do we have any traits that are considered sinful? I don't believe so. Okay. So we can take a theology focus then. We'll get started on that one. And let's take a look at this war. So, we want this guy to lose, our ally. That is objectively better for us. That said, will he? He might, actually. He might lose that war. I want him to. We are going to take no action here. None at all. In fact, I'd love to go on a pilgrimage, but we're at war. Flagellation does not earn us piety, unfortunately. I want to see what our High Shaman is currently doing, converting faith. I'm actually going to swap it over to religious relations. Okay. There we go, 2.7 per month. I mean, we need some good piety chunks, right? So that means that we need to win battles against people like this, I think. He's Tengri. So we need to win battles against people who are not Tengri. Which is slightly awkward for us right now. Slightly awkward indeed. Okay, well, like I said, we're taking no action here. We would like to absorb these into our own empire. These are fully within the de jure Empire of Mongolia, so that would be great to take those. Now, this is only what? Sure. Do we care about this war? I mean, not really. We're probably not going to bother with either of those wars. What else can we do to increase our piety? Not really a whole lot right now. I'd love to go on a pilgrimage. However, we kind of do care about this war. That would net us a good amount of piety. How many troops is that? 2225? I'm going to raise only our men-at-arms here. And we're going to send them on down. I don't think we care about levy troops here, but we're going to have 2,500. 2514. Yeah, sounds good to me. And over we head. Now, they're going to siege this. That's okay. It'll take us time to get there. And I deliberately want to lose this war, if at all possible. We'll see if it happens, but we're not going to offer any assistance to the Kyrgyz Khanate. None at all. These guys are currently moving up this way. I'm interested in seeing where they're going. There, of all places. Fascinating. What, are they coming over here in the most roundabout way possible? Maybe they want to avoid moving through these mountains for an attrition tick? They've just stopped. Okay, we'll catch them. Sounds good to me. Will we stack wipe them? Maybe. Maybe. We do have a dynasty legacy available. We're going to continue going towards assertive rulers. Although we do need to also think about going down like this tree here potentially. But for now, we're going to take renowned name. Excellent. And we won this battle. That got us 222 devotion. I was expecting that to get us piety. But that's because we're directly at war with them. Right. We need to be hostile to them. Okay, does this count as a friendly area? No. We're going to have to walk back up. Okay. They're going to succeed this siege over here. They are winning this war, and that's really good for us. We want that. We absolutely want that. So let's allow this war to proceed. The siege has stopped. They don't have enough troops. They've given up on it. Thanks, I hate it. I mean, if they can catch this force separate from this force, then yeah, give battle. I don't think they can, though. I don't think this is a good plan for them. Okay, so we have betrothed can marry, and we'll go ahead and do that. Excellent. What else can we do here? I mean, we could demand some payments, imprison some criminals. Sure. Not too interested in that right now. I want to get these guys put down as soon as possible, so that we no longer have to pay their upkeep. And yeah, they're not going to be available for a few months, but that'll be fine. We're not really concerned about that. 14 months. Sure. That's fine. I don't like this. They started sieging again up here, but these sieges are underway. I don't think that they're going to win. Not with these strategies. Sad. Because I want to let them get independent so that we can annex them. That would be ideal. For now, we're mostly just waiting to die, though. I mean, maybe we get enough piety, and if this war ends quite soon, which honestly it's kind of looking like it might, maybe we should just end this war. So that we can go on our so we can go on our pilgrimage. I mean, we're going to work our way down this for sure. Piety per night. Okay. Faith creation and reformation cost minus 50% is huge. That's what we should be going for right now. For sure. So that's our current goal. How close are we to city planning? 16 years. We're probably not going to survive to see that, if I'm honest. And Mongols, they're further away. They are ahead of us on some things like onagers and quilted armor, but that's fine. I mean, they have made good progress on this siege. Learning lifestyle experience, yes please. But they're going to lose their ticking war score here. Yep. As I thought. We can host a feast, and so we shall. Welcome, friends! I mean, if they catch them separate, they can still win this. I don't think that they're going to, though, unfortunately. I think that there's just not much of an opportunity here anymore. These guys are grouping up. They're going to go in over here. That's what I'd do. Just go in, smack down the force. Ticking war scores on their side now. It's pretty over. I am sad. Very, very sad. It's all because they let up on this siege. That's what it boils down to. If they had finished off this siege and then come down and attacked over here, I think they could have won. They would have had defensive territory in hills and hills. So they would have had decent defensive territory. And yeah, this looks pretty over to me. Oh, yeah. RIP. There go our hopes and dreams, but that's fine. This was always just a minor opportunity. One that I didn't really care too much about. So that will be over quite soon. Do these guys have onagers? I'm sure some of them do. Just horse archers. Which, by the way, we're going to be converting our men-at-arms over into siege weapons and horse archers. Those are the only men-at-arms we're going to be running in this game, I think. Which will be, of course... this is the wrong tree here. We need to look at the Mongol tree. Yeah, they've got the compound bows, which gives them horse archer men-at-arms. Now, those are tribal era men-at-arms, and later on in the game, they might prove to be too crappy. We'll see. But that's kind of our goal for right now. 63% war score, and we're just kind of chilling right now. I do want to check in on this guy. Ah, we can declare this. Fantastic. We're going to do a county conquer unless... there's a way to do it without faith, but no, there isn't. Sad, but we'll just go ahead and do this. So we'll raise up our troops, and in we go. As soon as they're done. Or as soon as we have enough, anyway. Yeah, we never got to the point of definitely winning, but this is fine. We can actually build something up here? I feel like that's not true. Yeah, we can't build anything here. Okay. Well, that's fine. We're gonna wipe these guys out, no problem. And, I mean, this is over. They played it so badly. Speaking of over, there we go. And we're going to disband that force. We can keep this for ourselves. And that will be absolutely wonderful. Apparently we can construct here too. We definitely can't. awkward. But yeah, we can keep that for ourselves, and I would love to take these titles away. We'll get that done later on. We can call a hunt. We have a lot of prestige available. I'd like a way to change prestige into piety. That would be nice, but alas, currently, as far as I know, there is no such way. And 20 days left on this. I expect this to finish the war. I really, really do. %93. Oof. Well, they've got ticking war score, so it won't take very long to finish it up anyway. Religious understandings. Stops endorsing us. Do we care about them endorsing us, though? I don't think we do. That's giving us literally nothing. I'll just go ahead and tell them that they will pray to Tengri. Fantastic. So in terms of the Mongolian Empire here, we still need 6 more counties to be able to actually form that. But I think the plan is to mostly chill for right now, work our way down this tree over here, and reform our faith in this life, ideally. So we're going to mostly stay put and not do too much more major expansion. Next life, we will immediately, and you can see here, this guy is now established. That's good. We don't care about his actual prestige level. What we care about is his level of fame. We want him to bring that on up. And he's working on that slowly over time. So he will bring that on up, and we will, ideally by that point, very soon be able to do the greatest of Khans. Now that does require that we have Exalted Among Men as our fame level. But that's okay. We can farm that up quite quickly. Otherwise, we're ready to go. And then that will turn us into the Mongol Empire, which is our goal. And then from there, the goal is world conquest. However, what we want to do right now is we want to immediately go on a pilgrimage. And we are going to go for a exceptionally long pilgrimage. We've got the gold to spare. It's time to depart. And with that, it is time to put a cut in here, so I'm going to go ahead and do that, and next episode, we will continue working on our faith. You can leave your offerings to the engagement gods in the form of likes, comments, subscribes, and bell ringings, and I will see you all next time.